What's up, everybody? I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sergey.
And we are the Tabletop Warlords. And today's episode is going to be kind of a primer for the new campaign that we're about to produce.
That's right, we're finally producing the Krogh campaign, a campaign that has been inspired by one of our fine patrons, Michael Krogh.
This idea was given to us at the end of last year, and basically, in the beginning, all it was supposed to be a scenario in which a lower tech faction was trying to fight off the invading forces of the Intel, and it kind of has ballooned out to an entire campaign featuring custom units.
Yeah, we couldn't help ourselves. We were like, well, we could just do one battle report, but this is where we're at.
Now, this campaign is going to be very, very narrative driven. I mean, basically every scenario is going to be a narrative scenario. And a big reason for that is because the units involved are custom created units, not from a balanced faction, but to just be pieces in these neat scenarios.
I have the honor of playing the custom faction, the Ostmen of Hugin. They're all kind of Nordic themed. We really leaned into the Krogh thing.
Yeah, the Odin's ravens are Hugin and Moonin. So it's the Hugin's the planet, Moonin's the moon, and Ostmen are the people. I think that translates to like warrior people. But either way, in this campaign, the big bads are going to be the Concord, and I will be playing as the invading force.
I always knew they were evil.
They're cold. They're,
My favorite part of this campaign is that I, as the All-Father of the Ostmen of Hugin,
That's the title I came up with. He's the highest ranking commander, the All-Father.
I will be having a lot of help in my decision-making from the Antares community. At the end of every single one of our episodes of Narrative Campaign, I'm going to have to make a choice. And that choice is actually going to be made by the Antares community via a vote probably on the Intel Facebook page. That's right, your decisions are going to help me score every single point and force the vile Intel away from my planet. You will be subjugated!
Now to pull it back just a little bit, like we said before, we do have custom units, and before each fight, we're going to kind of do a little highlight to let you know the stats and what the units are armed with and how they function. And we're going to start with the two first units featured in the first scenario. The first two units that we will be explaining are going to be the mainstays of any Ostman force, and that is going to be their combat transport and their basic infantry. The Ostman's basic infantry is made up of what are called Vargar warrior squads, or wolf warrior squads if you want to know. We've estimated that there are around 8 points. Each squad is going to be led by an officer armed with a ballistic rifle, flak armor, and high explosive grenades. Their statistics are as follows. They have 5 movement, 5 agility, 5 accuracy, 5 strength, 4 resistance, initiative 6, and command 7. The officer has the special rule tough like most leaders in Antares, and as all units in the Ostman list, has the rule last line of defense. The main body of the warrior squad is going to be made up of warriors, who'd have guessed it. They're going to be armed with ballistic rifles as well as flak armor and high explosive grenades. Their characteristics are almost the exact same at movement 5, agility 5, accuracy 5, strength 5, res 4, initiative 6, and command 6. And once again, they all have the special rule last line of defense. Now in some of the featured units, there's going to be a 5th warrior, but in the default, there is a specialist armed with a rocket-propelled grenade launcher and a ballistic pistol. They have the exact same stats as the normal warrior. In some scenarios, the RPG launcher will be replaced by a light machine gun, but the specialist will have the same stats. As far as the special rules, last line of defense is given to most of the units in the Ostman list, and it basically represents the fact that they understand that they are the last line of defense in this invasion, and if they can't succeed, their planet will fall. Units with this special rule do not give in easily. If forced to take a break test, they ignore negative modifiers from pin markers. Remember that order tests are not break tests. The Vargar warriors' preferred method to get around the battlefield is to utilize the Mark IV Grungnir assault vehicle. This assault vehicle is incredibly heavy armored for the Ostman's standards, but represents something quite easily destroyed by more modern Antaran tech. The Grungnir assault vehicle is armed with an autocannon, is equipped with reactive armor, and can transport up to 6 medium-sized models. Its statistics are as follows. It has 8 movement, 5 agility, 5 accuracy, no strength characteristic, a res of 11 brought up to 12 with the Reactive Armor, Initiative 7, and Command 7. Its special rules are Mod 2, Transport 6, Large, Wield, and Ammo Reserves. The Grungnir Assault Vehicle's autocannon has an effective range of 30 inches, long range of 40, and extreme range of 60, strike value 3, and the special rule Rapid Fire 3. This vehicle is also upgraded with Ammo Reserves, and what that means is the Ammo Reserves cancel the effect of the limited ammo rule for any unit within 5 inches of the vehicle equipped with the Ammo Reserves. Furthermore, any unit which has run out of ammo due to the limited ammo rule is resupplied anytime they start their activation within 5 inches of the vehicle equipped with Ammo Reserves. Reactive Armor provides +1 res bonus, but anytime a res test is taken and passed, roll a d10. On a 6 or higher, Reactive Armor ceases to function for the rest of the game. If a res test is ever failed, Reactive Armor ceases to function for the rest of the game. This vehicle is considered open-topped, and what the open-top rule means basically is that the vehicle is incredibly easy to get in and out of. And so, in game terminology, as long as the vehicle has not performed any run orders, units may disembark or embark, and they may embark and disembark in the same turn. So if you have 2 of them parked together, you could get out of one and get right into the other one, no problem at all. And finally, the vehicle is considered wheeled, and wheeled vehicles are fast, but suffer greater penalties when traversing difficult terrain. Wheeled vehicles treat any difficult area terrain as difficult -2, and they treat any difficult -1 or greater area terrain as impassable.
We hope you think these custom units inspired by Michael Krogh are super cool, and we can't wait for you all to enjoy this campaign.